Welcome to the Lodge. You've accessed
the Lodgecast Experience.
Warning, warning, dangerous spoilers ahead. Enjoy.
Looking for some hot takes on the Lodgecast. I need phone counts and library rights. I want some hot takes in my eardrums. Watch out for salad dragons. These takes are coming in hot tonight. I want some hot takes. I need your hot takes.
Hello and welcome to a darkly comedic episode of Hot Takes. I'm Elijah West. With me as always is Brother Bishki.
It's the choice of a new generation.
Brother Lucas is on special assignment, so he is away tonight. He wanted to be here, but he's away. But in his capable stead, in the back, all to himself, we got Brother Nathan.
I feel great. Thank you for having me. Yeah, I got the whole boat back here. This is amazing.
We are
Stretch it out.
all the way down in Burbank 16 parking ramp level P3.
Piusa.
Oh my
There's
god.
like NYC manholes back here that are steaming, and it smells like raw sewage.
It smells
I've never been down
so
here.
bad down here. It is an infamous level. There's been a couple episodes where we've had to be down here, and it's been
And you can see the fumes.
it's been fucking nasty. And I thought everything was fine. You know, we were just walking like normal boys walking to the car, and then suddenly out of that manhole, you just smell it just hits you.
There's like random areas chained off, kind of like where Andy Garcia dies in Black Rain.
Yes,
we can't get to him.
We're in a black rain area. Oh boy. But yes, the edge is protecting us for now. So let's get this hot take.
Sure those doors are
smells
locked.
fine in the edge.
Park Chan-wook,
We saw
Is our
you.
director.
what a body of work he has. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oldboy.
Oldboy, if you don't know Oldboy, don't look anything up. If you're you have to be a little adventurous.
Yeah.
I should state.
It's pretty rewarding, if not completely disturbing.
Yeah.
Don't-
And don't accidentally rent the Spike Lee version.
No,
Yeah.
we did Old Boys Night where we watched them back to back, and Spike Lee's really doesn't have any reason to exist.
No.
Yeah. And I think, Decision to Leave was on my best of whatever year
Yep.
that was.
Yeah,
Was it 2 years ago
That was
now?
on my best of that year.
And did
yeah.
he do Handmaiden?
And the
Handmaiden.
Handmaiden
Oh
is
my
I
God.
think,
Which is-
his
yeah.
masterpiece.
Jesus.
Criminally
Yeah.
underseen. And I think
Yeah.
Decision to Leave is criminally underseen too. I mean,
Just
it
watch
should be
them
just
all.
part of it.
Yeah, I need to see even more. There's like Lady Vengeance and like
Oh man.
Gee, I gotta put that on my
You
list.
gotta
too.
catch them all.
yeah.
So
That's why we're all here, because of that director, man.
that's
This
why
guy is a master.
he's a master. But before we get into getting into it, one thing I had to note that was kind of funny. I mean, we're in this new year of 2026, and AMC has rejudged their intro stuff. Now it seems longer.
It's,
well,
it's
the
way
AMC longer. Yeah, they've cut the trailers down, so like half the audience showed up late because
Yes.
everyone's confused.
Oh, is that? Oh, really?
It-
They cut the trailers down.
Well, yeah, because it started about 20 minutes in instead of 30 minutes.
Right.
Okay.
And I think they're making it confusing on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, I think maybe like a movie like Avatar will have a full 30.
Sure. This was
Yeah.
an art. Yeah, the art.
This was like, 20
20.
minutes of trailers, and then you're into the AMC stuff. There's new AMC stuff. They brought back Nicole Kidman's line, "Heartbreak feels good in a place
Yeah.
like this."
But she says it to the camera
She
now.
says it to the
She
camera,
turns and
which
says it to
might
the
be
camera.
AI. That might be AI.
Generative
We're going to be seeing it
AI.
so many times.
I'll keep looking at
Just
it.
look next time.
This flyover Hollywood thing that they added tonight too is just bizarre.
And
It's
then we're
like
still doing the
Miramax's
Coke
logo.
dance.
The Coke dance, I can't tolerate.
We don't need that anymore.
I can't take
That's
that.
that's the I'm sick of that the most.
I was hoping that was gone with the new year.
I'd
But
rather watch a Coke ad at
Yeah.
this point. But yeah, the main thing is I've never seen this many people flock in after the start of a movie. And these are all, they seem like A-list pros.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
pros come in at that point.
They're
'Cause
wearing, they're wearing their Criterion Collection shirts, and pretty much all black. Everybody's wearing black.
They've come straight from the Criterion Closet, and they were streaming in the first like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, and that's a sin.
That's a sin, and you can see. I knew they were pros too because they were disgusted with themselves.
Yeah.
They weren't the kind of people coming in.
They were doing the walk of shame.
Like, it wasn't an Adam Sandler fart comedy where the first hour you're going to have people trickling in.
Yeah.
You know?
There's no chuckleheads.
It kind of voids out their Oscar ballots in a way. I don't know, like where you see you can't miss.
I mean, I would be pissed. We got to be careful, boys. We got to have our heads on a swivel in this new year at the AMC.
15 minutes late max.
We don't know. We don't want to come in, especially halfway through like a scene that is subtitled. Like, you're at so many disadvantages.
Yeah.
The worst offense that this podcast has ever done was when we walked into Baby Girl late. just a hair late, but it was late enough to come in during a sex scene in the opening.
I can't believe you guys did.
We fucked up
I mean,
so bad.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do that.
I want to miss the trailers too. You know, I do, but I don't want to. I don't want to have the credits rolling in. You know, I want the whole magic.
They're tricking us to get us in to watch that that fucking Coke dance.
We'll have to report in on this to see if this.
Yeah.
It's got to be at least 20 minutes.
Baby Girl was Zach, and I always want to make Zach avoid the AMC trailers because I know how he feels.
we cut it way too razor thin.
Yeah.
All right, we could stay dwelling in the past and our past mistakes, but let's get into what we saw tonight.
How do you get the protein as quick as possible into the bloodstream? A little schnapps.
From Rotten Tomatoes. When a man is abruptly laid off by the paper company where he has worked tirelessly for many years, he grows increasingly desperate for his hunt, period.
Oh, great.
Ooh,
great.
Clean.
Perfect.
Clean.
Pulp.
Don't reveal too much. The trailer revealed a little too much.
Pulp Man of the Year. Now, I had one of those exquisite experiences where I knew the director, I knew the star, and I knew the title. And I knew he was holding a plant pot above his head for some reason at some point.
Poster, probably. Right?
But I never saw the trailer. So I waltzed into this knowing absolutely nothing. What a delight. I encourage everybody to do so. And again, we are in deep prestige right now. And you're going to be getting this a lot from me. If you care about the movies and you think you're going to see what's going to get nominated for Oscars, which this will, it has to.
It has to. All the way to the top.
Omniscient editorial note. Shockingly, this film received precisely 0 Oscar nominations.
Do not listen to this. There are delicious twists and turns in this, and just the whole thing needs to be seen to be believed.
Yeah, shut it off right now.
Shut it off.
What are you doing to yourself?
Off.
Go see this thing.
Anyway.
I mean, spoilers.
What an opera. It is wonderful to know that you are in the hands of a master.
Yeah.
When you're watching something.
He is the transition master.
The transitions alone are like 2 bones.
They're yummy. He dissolved, just to give people an example of what we're talking about. There's dissolves throughout that are so seamless with the light and dark, but he does a dissolve of a man's face into a forehead wrinkle of another man. And it's like, what?
There's shit you've never seen before. There's shit you never even thought to think about seeing before.
And almost everything is just composed, just gorgeous. These compositions are insane.
Out loud, like 3 times, I went, whoa, like that. Like, I don't do that. Like, wow.
No, that's what I love about this director is he even if he's taking like, a story that's maybe somewhat of a conventional narrative,
a little
like
pulpy.
He does it in ways that you're not going to think of at all. Like,
right.
And then he's always twisting and turning in the ways that you weren't expecting from a Hollywood film, which this is not. So
yeah, and this one strings together.
I mean, imagine them making
humor,
making this in Hollywood with like Glenn Powell or something.
Yeah. Spike Lee's like, ooh, I love that.
Yeah, I gotta do that one now.
It can't exist. It can't exist in that spot, right? There is something about that one removed. even with the language, which it doesn't throw you at all. And if if anyone has trouble with subtitles, it won't throw you.
No.
Like you get every little humor beat. You get every little, everything, every little twitch on his face.
How do you pull off that tone balancing act? It's one of those movies too, where on a morality level, you're watching the main character and you're like, oh, well, he's got these ideas. He's got these dark ideas, but he can't go too far or else we're not going to like him.
Yeah, he can't just shoot someone point blank.
But the movie turns up the heat little by little, and he does cross all lines.
He crosses every line.
But the heat's been turned up so slowly that he's your guy.
Yeah,
he is our guy. So Bish, do you have his name handy on your little? I want to say, like, if there's Squid Game fans, this guy is the masked.
Is he Lee Byung-hun?
Yeah, in our house we call him the Asian Mad Michelson because he is. That's a great thing because he has a charm to his face. But this is from the Squid Game. I mean, when he's a masked character in that, but when he removes his face, you get this charisma, through the roof.
Yeah,
and there's a handful of other Squid Game. If you have keen eyes, there's a handful of other Squid Game actors in this.
Yep.
Because they're just fantastic in it. I mean, he's fantastic. He has a smile that just comes out of nowhere.
I mean, it's virtuosic what he pulls off, the main actor and the actress who plays his wife.
His wife is excellent.
I mean, without those two, like, knocking it out of the park left and right, like, this movie would lose itself.
Yeah.
Like, they ground it so wonderfully. Because, again, I guess the genre is dark comedy.
Yeah, I mean, it starts off like almost just comedy.
Right. I was like, wait, are we just in Goofy Town? Like, But it has to. It's drawing you in. It's trapping you. And now I see, having seen the whole arc and able to step back and look at it, I'm like, oh, you son of a bitch. You got us. You got us.
Yeah.
It does sort of like do a slow burn where you're led into a plot or a situation with this man that's very relatable. Like, he gets fired from his job and all these sections of his life start pulling out. His wife, his kids, they start everything is turned. It's a nightmare. It's a male nightmare.
The fact that his wife isn't in denial, she's very, focused and like, goal oriented about it. She writes a list down. She's like, well,
of the can.
Oh, that's a tough scene.
She's got two kids. They got two kids, and she's like, your father doesn't have a job anymore, so we gotta cut down on our fanciful pursuits. And she just runs through it, and it's so brutal.
The two dogs have to go.
The dogs have to go.
So when the dogs went, the whole audience was like, no.
And he has so much to lose. This house that they're living in is this
beautiful house.
It's this childhood home that he was able to buy back with this job, and he has this amazing greenhouse in the back. Where I was, they touch on it a little bit, and we can touch on it too, like secondary careers for this man because you're watching him just helpless and flailing. He could have done something with the bonsais, right? He could have done something. Like that greenhouse should be on display somewhere, as a for your consideration event.
Yes. That would be
just fantastic.
In a perfect world. Yeah. If the ArcLight was still open.
That's the thing that we're definitely going to have residual things with this is a movie that you can't process like right away. We're going to touch on the visceral.
We are in a state of euphoric psychosis right now.
But I think there's layers and layers here, and there's about roots and about all that plant. I loved all that plant stuff.
It's a deep dish pizza, y'all, and if you just strip away the different parts, like the transitions, just the visuals, mute everything else, then get to the sound design and the score, which also has this tricky tightrope walk because it is like it is pure comedy score at the beginning. Like, if he falls down or something, a bassoon will go and you're just like, wait, are we? Is this fully goofy time?
I mean, and that humor, extends through the whole film, which is, like you said, it's a high wire act of everything
happens.
Works together to trick you into this madness.
Yeah, I love how it's a slow burn with the rating of the film. Like it's like PG comedy to start with, and then we start getting some dark, like weird stuff as the murders start happening, and then it gets real like R-rated,
It gets
weird,
real
like,
macabre.
If you know the director's other films, he gleefully doesn't pull any punches and doesn't hold anything back. It's fun to watch him slowly reveal his true intentions.
His true nature.
But I mean,
You definitely can feel the director in a piece like this, you know? Like
yes. It's so planned. Everything is so meticulously planned out.
Yeah.
And nothing is an afterthought.
I have to assume he storyboards like crazy.
He has to.
Visually, I don't know how he unkinks a lot of this. You know, that there's something to be said to this you know, like from Parasite on, just the spotlight on Korean film and these guys, you know, they've been working like this at this top level forever.
Yeah.
But American audiences are starting to just see this, you know, like this one I think might break, you know, open some doors to some of these, you know,
I think so.
American audiences.
Again, that's why it's so easy to imagine an American remake, because maybe we're at a point where, it can break through and we don't need a fucking remake.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, just watch the fucking movie.
Yeah, it's so relevant to what's going on in the world. Like, you don't need an American version to like explain it to you.
And especially, they even take some digs at Netflix, which is funny.
Yeah,
He's like, we have to cut our Netflix, and somebody in the crowd clapped.
Yeah.
And then the son just leaves the dinner table. He's like, where are you going? He's like, I'm going to watch one more show before you cancel it.
And then you hear da-dum.
Da-dum. And then later on, like he's on his hands and knees telling somebody his sob story. He's like, we even had to cut Netflix. And the guy's like, wait, what? Like, are you serious? But like if somebody watches this on Netflix and you can't handle subtitles, just turn on the fucking English language track if you have to. Like, there are ways to watch this movie.
Yeah, if that's an obstacle for some,
you know,
and I think I think the audience, there is a large audience for something like this if they just, you know, see it. It's got to break through a little bit. I wonder, I mean, is this like a prime for a foreign language nomination, or are they going to go for like a best picture?
I don't.
I mean, how many Best Picture nominations do we get this year?
What do we get, like 13?
That's true. That's true.
Like, they'll just...
It is up for Golden Globe for Best Musical Comedy, which is great.
What the fuck?
Maybe it'll win. Who knows?
That is a nebulous category there, where everything falls into it.
Yeah. I mean, how do you even... What do we even do to crack this nut?
I love how because he gets to do like 3 murders in it.
Right.
Basically, there's like for a quick plot, like he needs to get a job in the paper industry again.
Yeah, there's like one paper company that's succeeding.
It's ruling them all.
And he starts to
so
dissect which ones are the best candidates.
He narrows down the 3 best candidates that he needs to basically eliminate.
Which I thought was great, because I didn't know there was going to be any, like, I didn't even know it was about murder.
Yeah.
So I thought he was reaching out to all these other fired people to start his own paper company,
start a club
to rival them. And that's probably exactly, you know, if you don't know anything, like what you might think. But no, he's just getting all of their resumes so he can meticulously compare them to his own to find out how many people are potentially going to get hired ahead of him.
Yeah,
and his idea is
he's rating it. He's grading them like papers, where he puts an A+ on some of these guys.
Yeah.
And so his idea is, you know, there's only 3 guys better than me. I got to kill them.
Yeah, and in a lesser movie, like, he would just slowly off them.
Yeah.
You know, without getting any involvement in them. But in this movie, he gets like relationships with these people.
You end up liking all of them.
And
they're all in the same position.
It makes the kills. Yeah, they're all like down and out, drunk, depressed.
Their wives are starting to get, you know, like look over the fence
from losing their jobs, and
the same thing is happening to him. Like, his wife is kind of drifting a bit.
She gets a part-time job, starts drifting to the manager there. You know, there was some funny. There's all these little funny elements to it, where they keep reiterating, like, I need to feed my family.
Yes,
so
we're in a war.
So, and he's doing all this voyeuristic stuff where he's watching people, and the first one has a couple that they have a picnic and they're eating this fried chicken, and the sound design is
the
so cranked on these like juicy, you know,
chicken
wings.
mouth.
Almost anyone that eats something to signal that that's the goal and that's the thing that he needs. So he leads you around like that. It's so fun like that to hear it like crunching and juiciness of it.
And as he's
food.
watching this picnic, I mean, I almost don't even want to besmirch any of this with salad dragonry. Like the whole movie is a dragon's nest.
Yeah.
That opens
I think
and
the
reveals.
transitions are all these little croutons and
it's a dragon's nest full of croutons, like jam packed in there. But during this picnic scene, he ends up getting bitten by a snake.
Right.
And his, target's wife happens upon him, and she, takes out a knife, cuts into it, and just starts like sucking so hard on his leg.
kind of like
I've done research into this.
lonely like sucking,
I've done research into this because I've had my rattlesnake encounters.
Oh shit.
And you that's not the way to do. You don't suck out the poison.
Right.
That's what
But
they do in
immediately,
movies,
but
right?
immediately he internet like Googles.
He does the research.
Does
too.
the research and he's just like, do not suck the venom out. Like,
But the best part and the best shot, one of the best shots I've seen in, I don't know, however many years, is her going to town, fiercely sucking on his leg, and then him getting a FaceTime call from his wife, and he's holding it up and half the screen is his wife on FaceTime, and the other half is this woman kind of sensually super sucking his leg.
yeah, she's always calling at the worst times.
His wife is so curious. Yeah, like,
And then he's just, he's like, I'll call you back. I gotta go. And then he just kind of lays back and enjoys it for a minute.
Yeah, that the target's wife that she played. She
Oh
was
my
she was a
God.
salad dragon character.
And the scene where, so his first target is an audiophile, and he's got a super expensive vinyl sound system,
Yeah.
and he's listening to his music, and our boy goes in there and turns it way up, and he's pointing the gun at him. And the scene that unfurls there in this loud, like way too loud music, and everybody's trying to shout over the music, and the wife creeps up behind him with the Pulp Man of the Year award.
That's when I knew we were in good hands.
The design of that award
he's saying to each other
is so beautiful, and so many points and ways to. It's just built to cringe at the thought of getting hit over the head with it, and then he gets hit over the head like 3 times.
and from each perspective, because the sound is masking.
Yes.
From each perspective of each character, they're seeing something different. The target thinks that the wife is with him, and it's just
what a wild scene. Like
it's crazy.
It's so good.
The film is full of that.
It's
Those
full.
little nuances.
It's full. That's just like a little pinky dip into what's
just
going
the first
on here.
kill. Then we get into the second kill and the third kill are all also just incredible.
And the fact that the whole thing leads to him getting a job where everybody else in the company is axed due to AI.
Yeah.
Like
he's just in this Amazon warehouse by himself with all
he
robots.
gets to the top of the mountain and nobody's there. Everyone died on the way up.
And he's just like, yes.
He fucking loves it. He's like, I'm the one. He has utterly no idea that he's next.
Yeah.
He
just lost his soul and he's just like, just happy to be in one moment where he's getting money and his family still, gets to do some nice things. And,
what a timely tale.
Wow. What a commentary on I mean, yeah, and people going into that are going to just respond to that, I think, too.
Yeah.
They have to.
Yeah. Jobs, man.
Anyway, hot takes. Let's go to
hottest
them. What is this movie called?
I'll say this is probably one of the better films we've ever seen at the at the Lodgecast.
Is this no other choice? No other choice. No other choice. Bones.
No other choice. Bones.
All right. Well,
there's only 3 sardines in the can here.
That's right, Brother Nathan. You're first to bone.
Yeah.
First to bone.
I knew I was going to respond to this guy's work. I think after Decision to Leave and then Handmaiden, seeing those relatively close together, because not a lot of these I saw in the theater,
right?
And I was just like, I'm going to see everything this guy does. I really responded to Decision to Leave, and I think that was a lot of people's first kind of foray into it. But I think that one's underseen, and I think it has that one. He has transitions and and movement is just masterful, just like this. So this one's full of like exciting visuals. I think his work benefits from seeing it again and again. I know I'll probably watch it again. This subject matter is pretty wild.
I mean, yeah.
Going
again,
just
like pick a layer and focus on that next time.
Yeah,
and see where it takes you.
I'm just curious now. I'm curious to see like the write-ups about it and see how critics are responding and because I think there's layers and layers and layers that he's thought out. Yeah. And when you watch it, it's just all effortless. It's just like it does move from one. I think this was the cleanest visually that he's ever done.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting, and I love Asian Mads Mikkelsen. When I saw that he said I have they did a little round table after Squid Game. This is for Squid Game fans, where the two actors are saying we have a lot coming, and I hope you can support us, because that was the first time American audience have seen these guys,
right? And
they're just incredible actors. I mean, these guys are like A level. These are the A list of Korean cinema, and they're incredible. They're incredible to watch. They have very little dialogue, and some of his scenes they all play on his face, and it's just fucking amazing. So
yes, for
that reason alone, I think it was a great director and actor pairing. So this is like, man, I mean, what's the top of the scale here? This is I'm looking out over the thing. This is 4 bones for me. Yeah. I can't even believe I say that. I don't think I've ever done 4 bones.
4 boned?
Other than a retrospective, maybe not Godfather 3. No, we didn't do it.
The death of Michael Corleone.
So I've never done it. This is my first 4 bone. It feels pretty great, guys. And the edge.
Yeah, we're buzzing. Woo! We're buzzing. All right, Brother Bishke, let's see what you're going to do. Are you going to channel the hothead from a distance, or what are you going to do?
Missing LT tonight. I think he would have actually liked this.
I think he would have.
Well,
too.
He did give up his seat in the row. And
right.
It was a changeling.
He gave up his seat, and there was this guy. Did he have a laptop?
Okay, all I saw was this popcorn with Raisinets all over it.
Oh yeah,
I did see that. Was like, whoa, this guy is a true fan.
He's like ahead of us. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was there ahead of us, and
did you see him react to anything there, Bish? On your side?
He had a few big laughs.
He was laughing.
Yeah,
everybody was laughing.
Yeah. But I heard this guy, kind of dubbed as Park Chan-wook's Parasite. Because it's got a lot of parallels to Parasite in terms of the
similar themes.
Themes of the economic hardships of the contemporary man, and I don't know if I can put it up there, with Parasite in terms of
Bishke doesn't give 4 bones.
No, I don't ever give 4 bones. But
is that what you gave Parasite, Bish?
But in retrospect, I do give Parasite 4 bones.
Oh,
I think I gave it 3.5. I gave it 3.5, I think. But
that's an exclusive.
But yeah, no, this film, like at the beginning, like I was really with it. Like the economic hardships were hitting, and then when it gets into the killing, the kind of the 3 kills, or the initial killing and the comedy, I was like, well, now it's kind of losing its thematic. Like it was just going off in weird directions.
Yeah,
for me,
going off in weird directions.
But I think he definitely brings it back and lands the ship towards the end.
The ending is
when he brings it back to his family and burying the guy, like that shot of the guy like all tied up in like ball, like that's
like how he bound the trees.
Yeah, that's gonna stay with me. And there's a lot of stuff that's gonna stay with me, and I got to think about it more. And it might.
When he's looking at the ladybugs eating the tree through the binoculars, and he just goes.
Yeah. There's a lot to digest, and we're just out of the film. So I'm gonna give it what I think I gave Decision to Leave the first time. I'm not gonna go as high as I would maybe The Handmaiden, but I'll give it 3 bones.
3 bones.
3 enthusiastic bones.
3 enthusiastic bones.
All right, that's good. As long as they're enthusiastic.
Yeah,
that's great. I mean, my brain right now is just awash with all these awesome shots that I'm remembering.
Just incredible stuff.
Like the daughter on the swing, and her little yellow boots are hitting his hands, and the camera's swinging back and forth. And
when they were on this side, when they were on the side of the rock face, like by the where the highway meets this huge jetty that goes into the water. Cool. I don't even know how he shot that. It could be a split diopter, but it was just perfectly lit.
Everything looks so fucking awesome in this movie.
When he downs that drink,
the shot glass in the drink.
Oh my god! Yeah. Drink from the
interior
glasses point of view.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So amazing.
Like our words cannot do it justice. You just have to see it.
It's incredible how the camera moves. Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm just like tingling. I mean, that's 4 bones. That's 4 fucking bones.
This guy's
what else
a master.
do I want?
This guy's a master.
I had a fucking smile plastered on my face the whole time, unless I was like hiding from how unbearable some of it was.
Lodge Master, I saw you lean in at a very pivotal scene with a pliers and an extracted tooth, which is a popular theme in some of these movies we're watching. Yeah. Right now, you know what I'm saying? But that's a
home
great way
dentistry.
to get your audience right in
Dental
the balls.
work for the poor. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh
boy. I mean, what an invigorating movie.
Yeah. It's good to get nutrition. We're going back into a new year where I look at the upcoming movies and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And so we just got to say,
and you look at the news and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
So we need good movies every once in a while. I mean, any movie will do, but we need good shit too.
Yeah.
You know,
as they say at Vidiots, this is where we come to fill ourselves up.
Fill ourselves up, man. This is cinema. It's cinema coming out of a fire hose. I mean, it is like, it's hitting you everywhere.
Yeah, it's like UHF fire hose of cinema right in the fucking face.
I love that he's able to operate and make these films, you know, in his own.
It's a goddamn miracle.
He's just one of the best directors in the world.
3 bones.
You're gonna regret that, bitch. We got to have a little naysay. You
That's
know,
true. That's true.
If we look at this film, I mean, I'm having a hard time finding like the flaws in it. But I mean, tonally, it's like we said, it's like a high wire act. It's so
I'll just
delicate.
say when it's in goofy comedy mode, I wasn't laughing a ton. Okay?
right. That's fine.
But I think that's the director kind of playing with me too.
He was trying to trick the trickster, and you know how that always ends up.
Yeah.
Brother Nathan, thank you for joining us on this.
Filling the LT shoes.
Brother Nate, miss you, Brother LT.
LT will return on a future episode. But Brother Bishki, this is cinema. Heartbreak feels good in a place like this.
Heartbreak.
Even on stinky P3 in the fucking Burbank.
It's seeping through the windows, yeah.
It's seeping through the windows. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, maybe we're just like high on these gases. Maybe that's what it is. I feel like it.
High on this garbage smell.
Anyway.
Love and light, you guys.
Love and light.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Lodge Master, Brother Bishki, it's the hothead calling in his bone count for Park Chan-wook's No Other Choice. I got no choice. You leave me no choice. It's what I was born to do, is to Lodgecast. Man, what a doozy of a movie. Very long runtime. I saw it at the Lemling NoHo 7, so Brother Zach was there with me in spirit. Theater was practically empty, though. There was an old couple sitting behind me, like totally confused and lost, asking each other's questions where the other one would answer, I don't know what's happening. I had a good time for the most part, was laughing a lot. Thought the Salad Dragon was one for the ages. You know the one, like where he's about to like off the dude, but then his like wife like interrupts it, and then they all start yelling at each other and then wrestling for the gun. There was like a song on the soundtrack, like on the record player, the turntable. I can't remember what it is now because I'm such a stoner. Do you think with today's technology that I could Google No Other Choice soundtrack and find the song from that scene? Of course not. Why would I be able to do that? I'm so fucked. I'm such a boomer. Couldn't do it. But my bone count for this is a solid 2.5. Just wish it was shorter. Also wish it kind of ended on a bigger joke of a button where like he kills all these guys to get the job, only to find out the job's been eliminated because of AI. Not that he has to like oversee AI. So I didn't really appreciate the Crimes and Misdemeanors ending. I thought it should have ended with him still unemployed and just as fucked as he was. But, you know, obviously way worse now with all the baggage. So love and light, fam.
아마나는 아직은 어린가 봐 그런가 봐 엄마야 나는 왜 자꾸만 기다리지 엄마야 나는 왜 갑자기 보고 싶지 아마나는 아직은
It's cinema coming out of a fire hose.